And I'm muted. Welcome, it's eMLB opening day. I knew I didn't do something right. Professional streamer Kamish LB welcoming you here. It is 2027 eMLB opening day. Welcome, gang. Opening day, do you see enough? Because, you know, it's opening day. We gotta do the fancy dress. Right. May there be many, many more. I sure as heck hope so. We've got 2 games for you today on our opening day festivities. We will start with our world champion Houston Astros, Ben Haslam and his crew back ready to defend their title. We will take action from Minute Maid Park as we will watch them take on those speedy Texas Rangers. Well, we got to hope that they turn around from that tough season they had last year. We will see a couple of sisters on the team. We've got a first time in eMLB history. We will have a sister battery pitcher throwing to a catcher. We'll talk more about that in a moment. And then afterwards, game number 2 will take us to Citi Field. New York Mets will be hosting one of our 2 expansion franchises as eMLB expands officially today. The Montreal Expos and the Portland Stags. We will get to see the Expos in action today. If you haven't been here before, here's what has changed from what you know as traditional Major League Baseball. We have gone back to 2 divisions per league, American League and National League. Now with 32 teams, the Portland Stags of Portland, Oregon have been placed into the American League West. You see the 8 teams that are there. The Montreal Expos, first time since 2004 that they have been back in eMLB. Yeah, we've been around quite a while, but this is the first time that eMLB has the Expos back since 2004 from our 1.0 days. They will go into the National League East. Will they have a nice rivalry against the Washington Nationals? Tune in and find out. But yes, 8 teams per division. The top teams of each division will make the playoffs. And then from there, the top 4 remaining teams will be the wild card. It does not matter where they come from in their respected league. So we already have people saying that the American League West will have the 4 best teams in the majors. Well, that's why we're going to play the games. We will find out soon enough. Lot of stories to be able to tell all around the universe, and we hope to tell many of them. And if we haven't started telling yours yet, we hope that you will join us if you have not done so yet. Wow. So if you've been gifted a sub here, like I see Sweat Jazz was someone who was gifted a sub earlier, then you've been invited to create a player. We call them CCPs, Community Created Players for short. Join us in our Discord where we can tell the full story of eMLB, because again, you're only going to see 2 games today, but of course the entire universe is living and breathing and will be taking place. We're going to be doing 3 sim days today, but you'll be watching a day here on opening day, Friday, March 26, 2027. And then you'll be watching another game one following day. So all out of town games will be seen. You'll get to see the scores, and we'll check in on those as we progress throughout the day. Thanks again. Don't forget, we are on YouTube as well, and we want to build the brand. We ask, hit that follow button or the subscribe button at YouTube. Remember, YouTube don't cost you a dime. What's it gonna hurt you to be a part of that universe? We have amazing, I can't stress enough, the amazing content created by people beyond just what you see here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. We want you to check it out. We want you to be aware of when it comes. So please be kind. Hit that subscribe button over at YouTube. Help us build our brand. Help me make sure Aju Pays can meet specific goals we're trying to do here. I would like to reward him for that because he's putting in a lot of effort there on building our brand at YouTube. Well, where do we go? We should go right to where opening day takes place. Here is your series that will start off our brand new season. This is officially the 2.0's 5th season with GM, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Holy crap, it's our 6th. Time flies when you're having fun. Strike that, commish, reverse it. It's our 6th season that we enter into. The universe, for those in full clarification on what they're watching, this is a 2019 opening day file that we have worked on since then. So everything 2018 prior, when we talk statistics, is real life. Everything 2019 and on is simulated, but only since 2022 do we have the GMs making those decisions. Yours truly, just the commish, here to tell the story, here to keep the universe flowing, and hopefully keeping you coming back for more and more. Let's look at what our series are to this particular show. We've got the Jays entertaining the Rays, or is it the Rays entertaining the Jays? Yeah, it's probably more fitting since they're down in Tampa. Nope, no going to Montreal for half the season in eMLB because we kind of had Les Expos back for that. Jays against the Rays. Ben Spears scheduled to take the ball in the first game. He is the pride of Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Red Sox and the Orioles from Camden Yards. Camden has been altered. Mike Kennedy will get the start in that one. He'll take on Ethan Knight. Ethan Knight on a player option year. We've been hearing word that the teams are trying to figure things out and might be trying to extend the deal. We'll keep an eye on that story throughout the year. Knight gets the ball for game 1 of that series. Indians will take on the Tigers. Martin Bradford, the Cy Young Award winner, will be getting the ball in that one, as he will be in Comerica Park taking on Matt Manning and the Detroit Tigers. Rangers and Astros will be coming to that one in a moment, so we'll circle back on that one. Yankees and the White Sox from guaranteed rate field. Dwight Kida, 1.0 name, taking on Louis Severino and the Bronx Bombers. Angels and the Twins. The Twins era under Jason Cleghorn will begin. I know serial killers here. Xavier Odom going to be making his major league debut from the opening spot, the leadoff spot, that is. He'll take on, well, Greg Briggs is no slouch. Greg Briggs and the LA Angels will get the ball for that one. Should be an interesting one. Kansas City and Seattle, that one could have been a fun one to watch. The two guys traded for each other. Corbin Coe from the hometown Kansas City Royals, the crazy coach himself, will take on Alejandro Rosario and the Seattle Mariners. Rosario, 16-game winner last season in his first season with the Mariner Mafia. Well, Mariner Mafia only just added Triple Crown winning Rafael Devers to that lineup. What's your over-under on how many home runs that squad is going to hit this year? It should be a big number. The Portland Stags will make their debut in the majors, and they will take on the Scottish screwball Marty McCleary and the Oakland Athletics from the Coliseum. That is a 10:05 start. We'll probably see how that game begins midway through our game. Again, Expos and the Mets will be game 2 of our feature, but we'll be watching the second game, so each team will have one game under them. The one game we will not be watching, Jonathan Loaisiga, the former Cardinal, acquired in the expansion, no, not even in the expansion draft. Thought he would, but he didn't. He still ends up making his way over to Montreal. He'll take on Eric Carpenter and the New York Mets from Citi Field. Phillies and the Marlins, the Leviathan, Andrew Hunter, the community credit player of Dandrew, coming in. He actually just worked on his player yesterday, so we'll see how that workout did for the offseason. Sandy Alcantara and the improved Marlins will be awaiting them. Nationals will take on the Pirates, another great matchup between a couple community credit players. The two-way star Cody Koshin will be taking on the lefty illusionist Joe Diggs. Diggs opted out of his deal and signed a new extension to make a little extra coin. The left-hander will start the 2027 season against Goshen at PNC Park. Trevor Bauer and the Reds will take on Forrest Whitley, the former Astro, taking the hill for the Braves. That one will be from Truist Field at 7:05 today. Padres and the Brewers. Walker Buehler gets the ball for opening day. J.J. Zolo. A bit of a surprise for Zolo getting the start here for the Padres. It'll be Padres Brewers at 8:05 from AmFam Clubhouse. Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Jonathan Stever grabs the ball for the Cards. Tyler Glasnow expected to get the ball for the Diamondbacks from Chase Field in the desert at 9:05. Dodgers and Rockies behind my big old head. The strikeout king himself, Freddie Peralta, gets the ball. He'll take on Antonio Senzatella, the longtime Rocky. Gets the ball for opening day. This one's at Chavez Ravine, 10:05. Dodgers, they're my pick for being the biggest pains in the butts all season long. Finally, Cubs and Giants. What a matchup there of differing proportions. The knuckleballer, Steve Randolph, against the lefty, the little unit, the 6'8", Jandy Ronson. Ronson starting his second full season in the majors. Ronson, 17-game winner with a 3.30 ERA. He gets the ball at 10:05 from Oracle Park. There's your matchups to start our season off. Let's get to our first game. We should not have any rainouts because we're in Houston and the roof can be closed, and it is. Yay! Quick peek at the lineup so you can see. Congratulations to Stealth 74's Mike Bodfield, community created player, makes the lineup for the Astros. 3 community created players, all happen to be owned by the GM. Seiya Suzuki will have his first full season as a member of the Astros. That could be interesting to see. All right, gang. Here is your starting lineups for today. We'll start with the Texas Rangers. C.J. Abrams over at third base. The 26-year-old is celebrating 3 consecutive years with the most steals. 45 steals last season won him what is called the brand new Speedy Spikes Award. The 2-time All-Star will lead it off over at third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 4-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger, 2-time MVP. The now 28-year-old with 1,300 hits. Banner year, that's what he's hoping for. Could be a make-or-break year for Vlad. He'll be over at second. He'll be batting second, and over at first. Lola Thurman is your catcher. 1/2 of our first ever sister battery in eMLB. Lola from Dallas, Texas, 11 consecutive stolen bases coming into this one, batting third behind the dish. Yasiel Pino is your DH today, the number 66 prospect in eMLB. Will bat fourth. Brennan Trevino, back-to-back 30 home run seasons for Trev. Starts his 4th year with the Rangers in left field, batting 5th. Anthony Volpe is pretty fast himself. 98 career stolen bases coming into this season. He's the shortstop today, batting 6th. Humberto Saez will be in right field. He's got a 4-game hitting streak carried over from last year. Also 8 consecutive steals for the right fielder. He'll bat 7th. Mike Gentile didn't have a home run last year, but he has a 300 average from last season coming into this one. Second baseman bats 8th in this one. Harrison Bader, 2-time Gold Glover, has a 3-game hitting streak coming into this one. He had 25 home runs last season between the Phillies and the Rangers. He'll bat 9th in center field. Cassie Thurman, 9-game winner, just the ERA just under 5 last year. The 23-year-old from Dallas will pitch, and again, 1/2 of history today, as 2 sisters will be the battery in this one. Ignore the graphic. Well, you can't see the graphic. My banner's in the way. For the defending champion Houston Astros, Sammy Isla, the 1-2 punch, comes in with a 12-game on-base streak. The one-time Gold Glove winner back in 2024 hit .318 last season. He'll lead off in center field. Grayson Rowan is behind the dish, 10-game hitting streak from last year, .304 average with 36 home runs. Won the Gold Glove as well as an All-Star last season. Yordan Alvarez had 50 home runs last year. He's a two-time world champion, now 197 career home runs coming into this one. And like Scassi Thurman, 3 for 6, lifetime so far. Seiya Suzuki, two-time batting champion, now making his first full season with the Houston Astros. He'll be in left field in this one with a career .314 average starting us off. Will Cabrera, acquired from Oakland this season, got a little bit of a boo-boo with a hamstring problem. He will still play in this one over at second base. Does have a 13-game on-base streak carried over from last year. Gaetano Tiscarinha, the Venezuelan Italian, Black Magic will be your DH today. 24 home runs last season, batting 6th. Matty Chapman enjoyed another 30 home run season. The five-time consecutive Gold Glove winner until Buster Blues came along. 33-year-old now batting 7th in this one over at 3rd. Juan P.A. is in right field. Played one game last season in the postseason. He went 3 for 5. He was a 105 hitter in just 19 at-bats in the regular season in the majors. He'll start opening day in right field. I am Groot. Which, if you speak Groot, you know that I just said. Carlos Correa, 13th year in the majors. The Puerto Rican, 298 career home runs. His second tour of duty with the Astros, a career .266 hitter with 190 home runs while wearing Astros colors. He'll bat 9th over at short. The 21-year-old David Elvis from Vancouver, Washington, second year for him. 13-game winner last year, .257 ERA. They say he already looks absolutely mid-season form. Elvis, the lefty, gets the start today for the Astros. There's your lineups. Here's your commish. And we proudly are ready to get us started. Let's get to opening day 2027. Let's go to Houston. Welcome one and all to Houston for the start of eMLB opening week. Commish LB welcoming you, part of the home of the eMLB universe here, the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. The banner is up. Let's play ball, says Houston. Astros will start the defense of their 2026 World Championship against the Texas Rangers. Let's look at your defensive alignments to start this one off. Left field, Seiya Suzuki. Gold Glove, Sammy Isla is in center. Juan P.A. will be in right field. Five-time Gold Glover Matt Chapman over at third. Carlos Correa is your shortstop. Will Cabrera is over at second. Yordan Alvarez is over at first. Behind the dish today is Grayson Rowan. He won the Gold Glove last season. And on the hill, the 21-year-old David Elvis makes the start for the Houston Astros. Elvis last season, 26 games, 24 starts. He was 13-3 with a 2.57 ERA. Did have one save to his credit as well. 1.17 whip, striking out 125 batters through 133 innings of work. There we go. Elvis was a second-round pick back in 2024 from the University of Portland. Something in the water out there in Portland, Oregon. We'll see if it affects the Stags at all. The left-hander throws the slider, curveball, changeup, and a high 90s sinker. All right, very good. Let's get her going. C.J. Abrams. Can you believe it's Abrams' 7th season? Wow. Doesn't feel like real life, does it? Abrams, 26-year-old from Alpharetta, Georgia, gets our season underway. Abrams last year, 266 average, 8 home runs, 51 RBI, and again, the first recipient in the American League of what is our brand new Speedy Spikes Award. Game is underway. Coffee with the Commish, 2027, eMLB opening day. Isn't that a cute mug? Poggers! Let's get her started. Cheers, everybody. 2-0 count as we get started. Elvis's first pitch, or second 2-0 pitch, lifted to right field. Waiting for it is Juan P.A. He'll settle under it. Season is underway with our first out. The 1-1 to Thurman. Lined into right. There's your first base hit on the season. As Lola Thurman fists the off-speed pitch coming inside, jams it to right field. No chance for Alvarez or Cabrera to make the play there. There's our first runner aboard. It's a dangerous one with the speed. And with 2 outs now, here comes the DH, Yasiel Pino. The 1-2. He got him swinging, and he goes down.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
1-0 from Elvis towards left center field. Very well struck. This one's going back. Apparently it's high enough. It clears the fence despite the graphic. 3-run home run from Humberto Saez. Saez launches one deep into left center field. It clears everything. 3-run shot. And it's 3-0 Rangers. Yes, placata, so says Papa Vaz. The 2-1 pitch to right field. Pretty well struck. Saez goes back, still goes back, leaps, but this one is gone. Oppo Taco for Grayson Rowan extends the hitting streak. Already did, actually, 11-game hitting streak, and gets his first of the new year. It's 3-2 Texas. The 1-0. It's going to go the other way with this one, and are you kidding? Humberto Saez, opposite field. Home run is second of the day.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
Humberto Saez had 10 home runs all last year. He's got 2 home runs and 2 at-bats, 4 RBI. It's Humberto Saez, 4, and the Houston Astros, 2. The 3-1 pitch to right field. Saez going back, still going back again. Opposite field, power. This time Grayson Rowan with a 2-run homer. This game is tied.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
The buzzers are working just fine in Houston. Opposite field, home run for Grayson Rowan. Yikes, 4-4. 3-2 pitch. Up the middle and through for a base hit. Rowan takes the corner. He's being sent. Here's the play at the plate. It's not going to be in time as the ball will be behind him. And it's 5-4 as Seiya Suzuki gets the RBI single. First pitch, well struck to center field. This one is going back, and it is gonna be gone as Sammy Isla will try to make a leap for it, but there's no chance. Brennan Trevino has back-to-back 30 home run seasons coming into this one. There's your first of the new campaign. Can he do it 3 straight times? Off to a good start. It's 6-5 Texas. The 1-0. To left field. Pretty well struck. Heading for the Crawford boxes. It is gone. in opposite field. 3-run homer off the bat of Lola Thurman. And this is working 9-5 now. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Diving effort over there by Volpe. And he's going to throw another one away.
Go! Go!
Second error on the day for Volpe as that one will bounce into the seats. Suzuki will get to second. Rowan scores. It's 9-6. The 3-2. Cabrera goes. Grounded to second. Gentile has it. He will throw to first. And that will end the ball game as it was an adventurous one. But the Texas Rangers will win their first game of the season and upset a lot of you Houston bettors by a 9-6 score. Good start to our opening day broadcast. The world champions will fight with a couple home runs from Grayson Rowan, but a couple home runs from Humberto Size and a big home run from Brennan Trevino and Lola Thurman in the 8th and 9th innings will be the difference in this game as the Rangers win 9-6. Not the cleanest game. Couple errors from Anthony Volpe. One error as well from Will Cabrera. So 3 errors total on the day. As we look at the box scores, few multi-hit games for the Rangers. Lola Thurman 2 for 5 had that big 3-run home run in the 9th inning for the 3 RBI. Brennan Trevino 2 for 4 had the 2-run homer to deep center field in the 8th inning. Roberto Size 3 for 4. 3-run homer in his first at-bat, opposite field solo shot in his second at-bat. 2 runs scored, 4 RBI on the day. Harrison Bader for the number 9 spot went 2 for 4, scoring a run as well. For the Astros, just one player with multi-hits on the day. That was Grayson Rowan. 3 for 4, scored 4 times on the day, 4 RBI, including a couple walks, 10 total bases. 10 total bases for Size on the day, 9 total bases for Rowan, as Rowan had 2 home runs and a single as well. The starting pitchers, Cassie Thurman went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, walked 3, struck out 4, allowing the 2 home runs to Rowan. Did not factor in the decision. C.D. Pelham did give up a run on 2 walks and a hit. Pitched an inning, got 2 strikeouts, and earned the victory. Mike Haggard went an inning and 2/3, allowed 1 unearned run, walking 1 and striking out 4. And then DeMarcus Evans came in. It looked a little haggard there for a minute, pun intended, Mike. But DeMarcus Evans will earn his first save of the new season. David Elvis was pulled after 5, gave up 6 hits. Hey, Yankee Rings. Gave up 6 hits, 4 earned runs while walking 1 and striking out 5. Again, allowing 2 home runs as Humberto Size had the number of David Elvis. Devin Freshwater, 2 innings of work, allowing 1 hit, striking out 4. Dalbert Siri, not what we're used to from Dalbert. 1 and 2/3 innings of work, 4 hits and 1 walk. 5 earned runs allowed, including 2 home runs from Dalbert Siri. Yeesh. Steve Calder threw 5 pitches to get out of that jam. Player of the game, well, I guess we'll give it to the losing side. Grayson Rowan for the 4 runs scored, the 4 RBI, and the 2 home runs. You are dubbed the player of the game, but I would give a fellow tip of the cap to Humberto Size. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, a double as well. Pretty impressive from both sides in this one to start off our opening day festivities. So the Rays defeating the Jays 6-1. Wander Franco, Ludi Pena getting home runs in that one. Giancarlo Stanton, home run career number 609 for Giancarlo Stanton as his first for the Jays. The pride of Tewksbury, Ben Spears, earns his first win on the season. Red Sox will defeat the Orioles 4-3. Mike Kennedy outduels Ethan Knight in that one. Mookie Betts contributes with a home run on the win. Cleveland 7-0 win. Rookie of the year. Well, he should be Rookie of the Year in Cy Young. Martin Bradford, 1-0 on the season. 7-0 for the Indians against the Tigers. Jeff Coleman, the Fire Strike, Major League debut. 4 RBI, including his first home run of his career. Congrats to J.C. Swishman's Community Creative Player. Rangers defeating the Astros 9-6 in the game you watched here live on eMLB Sportsnet. Lola Thurman, Brendan Trevino with some big home runs in the 8th and 9th innings, but 2 home runs both for Grayson Brewen and Humberto Size were impressive, as that was most of your offensive fireworks on the day. The Yankees will go 12 innings to defeat the White Sox 6-3. Again, Yanks in 12 to defeat the White Sox in Chicago. The Twins will defeat the Angels 6-3. Renny Duarte earns the victory in that one. Greg Briggs the loss. Home runs from Miguel Andujar, Jack Peterson, Community Creative Player, and Serial Killers Community Creative Player making his Major League debut. Xavier Odom gets 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBI. Nice job for Xavier to make his Major League debut. Twins win 6-3. Royals will defeat the Mariners 7-2. The crazy coach, Corbin Coe, earns his first win on the year. 3 home runs for the Royals. Drew Waters, Gabriel Arias, and the big head Lucas Parker. That is Limsol Gaming's Community Creative Player. 3 home runs for the Royals. Athletics will spoil the Stags' Major League first game of their career. Athletics will win 3-2 in that one. Yuki Matsui gets the victory in that one. Gunnar Henderson, the first home run of Portland Stags history. Expos will get their first win as they are back in the majors. 5-3 victory over the New York Mets. CJ Nice Jr. earns the win. Edgardo Rodriguez is your first home run hitter for the Expos. Phillies defeating the Marlins 3-1, getting 2 in the top of the 9th. Jared Miller earns the victory. The $200 million closer, Andrew James, earns his first save of his Phillies campaign. We'll do this one in a moment. I gotta fix the errors. Let's look at the rest of the box scores first. Braves defeat the Reds 8-6. That is Taylor Rogers earning the victory for the Braves. 3 home runs, Austin Riley, Anthony Rizzo, and Johnny Burnitz with home runs. Matt Wallner got a home run for the Reds in the loss. The Padres will defeat the Brewers 7-1. JJ Zolo earns win number 1 on the year from Reyes and the Judge Dozier, with home runs for the Pods. Cardinals will defeat the Diamondbacks 4-2. Benny the Jet Rodriguez and JT Realmuto will get home runs in that one. Jonathan Stever looking impressive in his season debut, I should say, as he goes 1-0. Rockies will defeat the Dodgers 3-2. Theodore Williamson, Kid Splinter, gets a home run. Juan Corcoran, a home run for the Dodgers. Dodgers will fall to the Rockies 3-2 at Chavez Ravine. And final score on the day, the Giants will outduel the Cubs 1-0 in a battle of pitchers. Jandy Ronson will outduel the knuckleballer Steve Randolph 1-0. Giants over Cubs. Let's look at our final game on the day. The Nationals will defeat the Pirates by a 3-1 score. Another good pitching duel there between Joe Diggs and Cody Koshin. Koshin will fall to the Illusionist as they will win 3-1. 11 hits for the Nationals, 10 hits for the Pirates. All right, so we'll take a pause for now. Game 1 of our 2 days is in the books. We will be back at 1:30 for those of you who want to return. We appreciate you being here. Halfway done, stream will go offline for a few, and then we'll be back around a little before 1:30, trying to get this game started as soon as possible. Thanks for being here. We hope to see you again soon. It's technically intermission here on opening day. We will hope to see you again soon, but for the moment, Commission LB signing off. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas will be back at 1:30. Give us about 20 minutes, and we'll turn the stream back on. Stay tuned, or just please come back.